Good morning, good afternoon. I'm going to give you guys a little campus tour. Usually on the first day of school, you guys would get off your bus here at the front of the school. As you guys can see, I'm going to pan around. You can get a little panoramic view in front of our school. You guys get off the bus, you line up against the pillars right over here, and then wait to be excused to go to the gym to get your breakfast. So I figured I'd just give you guys a tour of how our day would go normally without COVID. So here we go. Checked in with Miss Mina and myself, walking down the path, going to the gym. Yeah, just our normal day, getting ready to do breakfast in the morning if it was morning time. We're gonna walk over. And now with COVID, we have a new system where we have to check in before we go into the gym, which I've already checked in today. But you'd stand right here, you'd line up, single file, use your 6-foot distancing. Line up, go to the window over here, check in at the window, sign in, and then you'd move forward. There's a meeting in here, so I'm not gonna do the meeting. Right now they're doing TCI training in the gym, and so I would show you a tour of the gym, but right now they're busy in the gym doing TCI. Right here is Nurse Patty. Nurse Patty's gonna give us a wave. Hi, Nurse Patty. All right, on with our tour of the campus. Here we go. We're off to the garden. This is the first spot I'm gonna take you guys to because I know there's no one out here that I can't disturb, so this would be the perfect place to start. So here we go. Going out to the garden. It's been a while since I've been maintaining the garden, just because when I'm on campus, I'm all really busy doing school stuff, whether it's making lessons or actually driving and dropping off stuff to you guys. But I'll give you a tour of the garden. So here we are coming over to the garden. It is way overgrown. We got tons of tomatoes. I mean, it's so overgrown. I got tomatoes laying on the ground. I mean, just all over the place. Everywhere. Tomatoes, 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 tomatoes. And you can see where our whatchamacallit was. Big old tomatoes. Rotting out a little bit. Pretty crazy though. All of our tomatoes overgrown. We have a watermelon right here, but it's a little soft. It's probably not very good. All these tomatoes grow overgrown. More tomatoes over here, way overgrown. So anytime you guys come to campus to fill out paperwork, you're more than welcome to come over here and pick the garden, as long as they give you the okay after you do your temperature checks and all that stuff. I know in the past we've had the group home come out and just come out here and pick when they come use our facilities. So that's pretty cool. Here's more way overgrown stuff. Over here it looks like it's molding out a little bit, or it's got a lot of cobwebs on it. It looks like cobwebs. And there's our pepper plant back there that kind of died. It is what it is. But when you're a one-man wrecking crew that has to take care of the garden, sometimes you don't get to everything, and that's just the way it goes. Here's a beautiful tomato right here. Looking good, ready to be picked. Here's some Roma or canning tomatoes over here. Some big old tomatoes over here. Just tons of stuff. Some tomatillos look like they rotted out. They need to be picked. So on and so forth. Our flowers are gone. Look at all this overgrowth. Look, we got some mold over here, so these guys are done. Too much water. Continue down the line. We got tons of fruit in here. Just way overgrown and didn't get to take care of. So I wish I had all you students back here to help me out and take care of the garden, but it is what it is during COVID times. Just way overgrown. It needs lots of assistance. All right, I'm going around the track, give you an update on the walnut trees that they put in before we got out. So here's one of the walnut trees. It looks good. Looking good, looking good. Starting to go nice and green. Last year when I showed you, or a couple months ago when I showed you the video, there was no greenery on these trees whatsoever. Track view, grass is green, beautiful. I will tell you guys this, usually have tons of mosquitoes in the beginning of the school year. For the last 3 days, I haven't had any mosquitoes really bother me, so that was kind of cool. So now we're walking up the track, taking a picture of the track. It looks like we might lose another walnut tree over there, the one that's all bare. It looks like it might need to be cut down. There's a second one over there that's turned brown. It should be bright green like the rest of these guys. You can see it over there, I'm pointing at it, a little brown. Probably gonna have to be cut down. Let's see if I can pan it in there. Can you guys see it? See that one that's right there. Anyways, moving along. We're gonna see Miss Christina. She's walking back to the classroom. She was just on a walk. We're going back to activities building where we have our computers and all that good stuff. So hold on. Here's a picture of the walnut trees. So close to coming to harvest. They probably got about 3 more months, and they're gonna be ready to harvest walnuts. Pretty cool. And they're hanging super low. So right now, if you guys were on campus, we would not be at the track because they are hanging to the ground. And then I got a pleasant surprise over here. Miss Christina's walking back to activities. Hi, Christina.
Hello.
Yeah, she's on her lunch break right now, so she's just cruising, trying to get some exercise. I'll give you a little tour of our classroom. It's a little messy. I haven't cleaned it up all the way, but anyways, here's our classroom. We got Albert Einstein right here. We got our ball station, so equipment, all that good stuff, computers, everything's such a mess, so I do apologize, but it is what it is. Getting ready for the school year. Off to the playground area, show you guys that. For some of you guys have seen it, some of you guys haven't. That is okay. We also have 2 bathrooms out by the activity building as well. For those students that have been here before, they're right over here. We got a soccer goal out here, so when kids are back on campus, we can play soccer and do all those cool things. We also play a lot of field games, capture the flag, so on and so forth. Big old backstop out here. We play kickball out here, wall ball, so on and so forth. Right here in the middle of the ground here, that is a well for water. So they lift that little turnstile up and the water comes out of the ground, floods the field to irrigate. Pretty cool. Over here is the family who lives on our campus, who owns the property. This is their barn. Pretty cool. We got a play structure right to my left over here with swings, for those that didn't know. Swings and all that good stuff, looking good. They actually repaved our blacktop, so that's why our lines are bright white. And the blacktop's pretty black because they repaved it, so it looks pretty cool. 2 basketball hoops. This is where we play that famous game called Bombardment, where we basically play dodgeball, and the kids seem to really enjoy it. And it works on social skills, emotional skills, all those type of things. Over here we have our volleyball net. Sometimes we'll use the volleyball net to play badminton, volleyball, so on and so forth. We got tetherball over there. Here's the area where kids that make mistakes and get in a little trouble, can't follow directions, they might have to sit out for a little time because they owe time whether they weren't willing to do their work or so on and so forth. Another play structure, more swings, right? And then we're moving along. We're gonna head over to the small building, which is for our elementary kids. Room 1's right to my left over here behind this tree. That'll be Miss Kimberly's classroom. She's our new teacher on campus. Very nice lady. Room 2 will be a pull-out room, an extra room for storage and so on and so forth. Room 3 right here, Miss Rebecca's classroom. She's a sweet lady. She's been with us for, I don't know, it seems like 20 plus years. Room 4, another pull-out classroom for staff to use during this COVID time. And then the big building, straight ahead. And to my right over here is the clinicians building. So Eliseo, Jennifer O'Gene, and a few other clinicians work in that office. And coming up to the big building, we have Mr. Ash's classroom to my right. Miss Maria's classroom is in the middle. And Miss Elena's classroom is to my far left. And the last person to get on this list is Miss Jessica, which is all the way in. She's on the front side of the building. But that'll be the end of our tour today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it makes you feel like you're back here on campus and you feel like you're with us rather than doing distance learning at home with a family member or even by yourself. So I hope you guys enjoy the day. I hope you enjoyed the tour. And I'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.